Hey guys, it's me, Victoria, and today I want to share my thoughts on my opinion on fruit-based vegan versus starch-based vegan. So basically, if you don't know, there's two ways really to do healthy veganism, which is not just like eating tons of processed foods. You can do the starch solution, basically, which focuses on starches making up the bulk of your diet, starches from things like rice, potatoes, breads, even any kind of grains and vegetables. Or you can do fruit based vegan, which is the majority of your calories coming from fruit. So, when I first started off, I got really into fruit based vegan, trying to go 100% fruitarian, raw vegan. Then I started going raw till 4, which is like a combination of the two, which is fruit for breakfast and lunch, and then the starches for dinner. So recently I've kind of just started eating more starches and just really relaxing about it because I've been inspired by this channel, High Carb Hannah. A lot of people have been turning starch based, so I started experimenting just eating more starches and seeing if that was actually better for weight loss and feeling good. So this has been around like 2.5, maybe 3 years that I've experimented with this lifestyle, and I've kind of gone back and forth, and I just wanted to share some of my thoughts because actually recently a lot of people have been coming out making videos about how they used to be fruit based, but now they're eating more starch based, and how it's like better, and even some like raw vegans are coming out saying, I was wrong, and like starches are better, and I feel so much better now. Maybe from my facial expressions, you can see how I feel about that. But anyway, I made a little list of some of the pros I've experienced from starch based. Like, I agree with what people say that starch based is a lot easier. You really like never think about this crazy diet you're on. It's just like so simple. I agree that you don't get ravenously hungry as often when you're on a starch based diet. The foods kind of like keep you satisfied for longer, and you just kind of like think about food less. It is more satiating in a way, like you get that full, heavy feeling. Um, yeah, you can go out to restaurants. That makes life like a lot more convenient because there's always some like rice and vegetables dish you can get at like a Japanese restaurant or something. It's easier to buy the food because it lasts longer. It's cheaper to buy like rice than it is to buy like fresh fruits and vegetables. However, while that is like really convenient, so basically overall, it just gives you this feeling of like relaxing about your diet. Like it's really easy. It's filling. You just feel like you're eating a normal, healthy vegan diet. I have noticed though that I don't like it as much as raw till 4, even because I've just well, you here's like the cons of the starch based diet I've noticed. Sometimes you can just feel really tired eating the food and you just kind of feel like sluggish. I get really like dehydrated and I just feel like this feeling of like the water being like sucked out of your skin, just like this feeling of being thirsty and dehydrated. I do feel that my skin, like the complexion of my skin, maybe it looks normal to you guys, but it's really not as good as when I was eating more like fruit based. Um, Also, like your face doesn't look as youthful. I know that's crazy, but like raw fruit, it kind of gives your face this like golden glow. And also, I feel like your face shape somehow changes to look younger, but that could just be in my mind. Like, no one really seems to notice, but I always notice in myself. And another thing is, people won't. I've noticed this though. People, when I was eating more fruit based, people would always come up to me and be like, what's going on with you? Like, something's different about you. You're glowing, or like, I don't get it, but something's changed. And I would just kind of be like, thanks. But in my mind, I was just thinking, yeah, obviously, because I'm eating this raw food diet. Like, it's the fruit, baby. So I definitely knew it was like because of the fruit, but people couldn't tell what it was. So I don't really get those comments anymore. Like, people don't like comment, like, something's changed. what are you doing, Then my other thought is, that's when I say like fruit based, that's kind of like raw till 4. Like sometimes I was still eating like starches too, but just the majority of my diet was made of fruit. Um, Raw till 4, it's good, and I think I prefer it to the starch solution. Like I want to try eating more raw till 4 style than like as much starches as I've been eating. But even raw till 4, it kind of doesn't give you the full package of benefits that fully raw does. The only problem with fully raw is you have all the problems that you don't have eating a starch based diet, which is like your diet seems crazy to everyone. Everyone's worried, everybody's concerned. It's so intense, like finding your food, you get hungry a lot, you have to think about food a lot. However, the benefits are worth it. It just takes a lot of skill to master the diet. Like you have to find recipes that you really enjoy, and you have to be like really committed to just like not caring what other people think and just putting your own health first. So, I'm still kind of trying to figure out like for myself what's the best balance of like pros and cons, because I do enjoy like not thinking about my diet, but at the same time I don't feel as vibrant or as beautiful, I guess, like just to myself. Like I don't think other people really notice that much, but as when I eat a lot of fruit. So like for the coming year, like last January I tried to do a month like fully raw. It was really hard. I mean, it was so cold. I wasn't eating enough bananas. I know that now. I was eating too low calorie because I wasn't like writing down what I was eating. I was eating a lot of oranges and pineapples, like acidic fruit, and it just wasn't making me feel as good as when I was eating like more high calories with bananas. So it was really tough, but I still don't think that it's impossible to be fully raw. I just think it takes a lot of tries for you to figure out, how you're going to make it work. So I want to start eating more fruit again because honestly, I felt better and more beautiful, like I said, when I eat more fruit. I'm going to try to focus more on bananas because I always feel really good when I eat bananas, and I feel like it just makes an immediate change in my appearance and in my mood, even. And even the last time I got a case of bananas and I ate like 12 or something bananas in a day, and then I went to dinner with my friend and he noticed. He was like, "You look different." And I was just thinking to myself, "Yep, it's the bananas, but you'll never believe me." So anyway, those are my thoughts. So just to sum up overall, starch based is easier, more convenient, more satiating in a weird way. However, you don't feel as light, energetic, vibrant, or beautiful, in my opinion. And I prefer to just be a little weirder and eat more fruit and feel, I don't know, I think the fruit is better. Raw tofu, it's a good compromise. However, you kind of still don't get the full benefits when you're fully raw, but fully raw is quite challenging. So if you're up for the challenge, or if I'm up for the challenge, I try again. But I'm gonna try to go back to a raw till 4 and try to have some raw days. So those are my thoughts, and let me know what your thoughts are. And I hope this was helpful. I know it's confusing, and I still haven't figured it quite out. So thanks for watching, and bye.